Send 2 to scout and 1 to recruit. Actually, that would have been probably way better, right? Far better. Who do you want to recruit? Nia, a romantic loner. Man, that's an interesting character hook, but I think I'm going to do some roles. Romantic poet, greedy hothead. A greedy hothead? No, I don't think you're going to fit in with the rest of us. Goofish romantic. Poetical leader. Sander. I don't think I have anyone poetical at the moment. Yeah, I haven't really done much splitting of the party yet. I do need to do a little bit more of that as we go onwards. Let's do some poetical leading. You, my friend, are Kyle, and you wield a shovel. Kyle's Sully. The new recruit becomes the leader. Yeah, we meet him and he's just so commanding a force that we immediately bring him on board. I could totally see that. Not just on board, but actually, could you lead us? We feel like you're probably more competent. Recruit him. It didn't take long to trek back to Wildermyth, and the town seemed like the best bet for finding another pair of hands. We just nod and walk past someone. All right, Kyle's gonna have to have a voice as well. What is Kyle's voice going to be? To fit in with the rest of the party. Poetical leader. I mean, I got something sitting in my gut that wants to be here. Deep and slow? It could be. It could be Kim even. Could be the Choose Goose. Could be anything. Sounds like Fred from Scooby. I actually kind of like the deep and slow. Like a bellowing, like I like the idea of like a bellowing poet that's a leader, you know? Kind of like a man at arms kind of situation. Wait. Huh? It's you from the Heroes? Anyway, I was hoping you'd come. Wait, deep and slow. I was hoping you'd come back. Everything all right? Oh, everything's fine, and it's just fine. It's been quiet in Linderbrand so far. But I heard those things you said. That talk of a person's ultimate destiny to protect their home and family. And it stuck with me. More than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? Possibly? Forming a company of heroes can get one fired a little up. You were right, though. I can't think of a more timely calling. And such a company is a solid start to beating back any lurking threats. Well, we could use another fighter on our side if you're game. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. There's a lot still out there to be done. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Train Kyle as a warrior, a hunter, or a mystic. So I'm going to hard rule that I'm not doing it as a mystic. I do want to do it as a hunter, I think. I think hunter is a good position. This is Joe from Family Guy. It's leaning a little Warburton, certainly. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Yeah, that's one decision I will make similarly to the decision that was made in the Take a Peek, due to the fact that I think it was a good decision in that. All right. Let's get some scouting done. Wait, hang on. Kyle needs help getting his gear ready. All right, prepare him. Infested tiles are unstable. Infestations increase the strength of a source threat can ambush groups of 1 or 2 heroes, and over time will spread and turn into an incursion. You can clear infestations by taking out the source or by sending a group of heroes to patrol on the tile. By the by, howdy Dane, welcome. Let's continue preparing our recruit here. Wait, let's play and continue that. Thought it'd be another warrior. One of the reasons I don't want it to be another warrior is because I kind of want Eloise to be just doing a whole lot with her her reaction ability. He's also the single straight man here. No, he's not. Kyle has grown stronger, blah, 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 blah. Every time Kyle kills an enemy, he enters the gray plane for free. Passive, rogue. Huh? Flash cone, once per combat, Kyle throws a flash cone that blinds enemies, deals 0 magic damage if thrown in an ally, they will be hidden. Fox flight, Kyle has plus 1 speed. At once per combat as a swift action, activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against him, disables the passive. I'm gonna take rogue, 100%. It's not common for like the rogue to be the leader of the party, but I like the idea of like the rogue being a decisive leader in the back of the party. They're usually, you know, the lone wolf, the loose cannon, that kind of thing, you know? But yeah, Kyle... where are we? Kyle is not straight. So it's like the first thing I changed. Redfield! Scout this tile. Dralvin are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes. Okay, so if that was infested earlier, then I shouldn't have split out anyway. So this works out. What's up, Silicon Mine? Good to see you, by the by. Been a bit. Having 2 hunters means our labor is going to be significantly faster on this. It's time less to complete, however, we will still have more days travel time. Perfect. Revealed has been revealed. I can assault the San Arcanery. It's got +1 from being on an infested tile here. So if I want to, I can instead send a party to just patrol the area for 24 days. In patrolling the area for 24 days, they will remove the infestation. I'm not going to do that though. I'm just going to fight. No, I haven't, unfortunately. I guess I probably could write them and see if I could get access, but there's a lot of games out at the moment. Like, the main reason I would want to play Orcs Must Die, sorry, we're talking about Orcs Must Die here just for a second. The main reason I want to play Orcs Must Die is to be able to play with Wanderer and Rito and stuff like that. But unfortunately, ping and third person, but it's still a shooter kind of thing, doesn't always work perfectly. The sun's fallen and a silver fog floats from the trees where the shadows pool. Kyle, solely, is that you? The others won't want to lose you. Oh, wait, is this? What's Kyle's voice again? Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You. Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You? Listen. The twilight birds are silent. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Pretty odd. I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press to dampen their palms. This isn't how I don't know. It's fine. And then something vast moves behind them, slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent. Huh. It's a tree! It's like an 80-80 made out of bark, it looks like. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of the gargantuan shadow. Let's find the others. maybe they saw it too. Maybe they saw it better.
I'd rather us just take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark.
Wonder, how's it going, bud? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, Wonderbot streamers. I say it every single time accidentally. I don't know. I only do it with you. I only do it with you. Raiding and running. Got to go get rest for tomorrow. Sleep well, Wonder. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, y'all. Exclamation mark game name. I can't remember the name of the game for the life of me right now. Exclamation mark Wildermyth will get you all of the information that you possibly need about this as to what is the game and this link to the Steam store page for it. We are still going through the tutorial here. It will be pretty easy to jump in. We are very, very early on. I'd rather us take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark. I think that Kyle, as a leader, would be keen on that. As a leader and a hunter, would be doubly keen on that. Kyle, say that.
Come on, we won't go far.
Within shouting range. Lead on then. I hope you don't mind if I stay ready.
The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise, crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets.
Approximating where the giant had passed, they search.
There are no footprints.
Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at distances to match the thing's huge strides.
Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, drying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight.
Kyle runs over to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with a strong limb of his bow. Careful!
He plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper.
It slips his grasp, but then floats, settling in the air. Drowvin, surrounding us, I'm sure.
Snatching the seed, Kyle secures it in his pocket.
This is shouting distance, right? It's certainly worth a try.
Eloise! Kamaru!
Their friends find them.
But so do their enemies.
Combat modifiers, disorder, all heroes. Walling will provide no armor in this combat. We have 2 stumps and 2 darts. The stumps move with the warriors bearing barks for the thrill of the fight, and the darts carefully and quietly look for an opening as they place their next shot. All right. How do we want to go about this? We can also see, like, if Kamaru moves here, we can see the sight lines for a ranger. Really love that. Just a nice, useful feature. This stone is good cover for adjacent figures. I mean, look, Kamaru could just go over the other side of this and then start shooting. Just shoost the enemies. Or, wait, is this lamp fire? So if I stand here, I would have the ability to start shooting fire up towards the enemies. Unfortunately, this would also not put us in position to actually be able to shoot them. Wait, no, I can do it from here. Right? I'm adjacent to a fire and I'd still be able to do it, I think. I think we should probably give it a go at the absolute least. In the interim, though, it's not fire unless it's a tile of fire. Oh, so objects that are tagged with fire don't count? For the sake of the ember arrows? And standing by a blaze. Yeah, well, it doesn't say by a fire. It says by a blaze, specifically. I may have to look for ways to light things on fire, then, in order to be able to do that. Okay. Eloise, though. Eloise, you can take a more aggressive position up here. The only problem is the darts. We can't wall, so we can't really protect against their shots. 2 to 4 damage at 5 range. It's a prepared shot. If they end their turn without attacking, they can prepare to shoot as a reaction strike. Once my combat did damage, gain 30 block and dodge for this turn, so we can't take you down in 2 hits in a single turn easily. Drop and blood regenerates health 25% of its total. Got it. So we'll just get 1 health per round.
I may just end up taking some damage here, but that's okay, because we've got a lot of days of travel in between now and later. Spear. Interesting. All right, I think we should take control of Silly and start looking at our interfusion targets. Bone Lance propels a cruel bone. There's the discus there as well. I love the idea of trying to interfuse with... Wait, can I interfuse from here? No, I can't, unfortunately. Rude. I like the idea of getting Silly here to interfuse with the spear and the boulder. Throw the boulder up in that direction. Throw the spear up in that direction as well. I think we'll do the boulder first, though. You've only got one action left. You can do discus, or you can interfuse with another thing. I don't need to interfuse with another thing. If I don't have to move next turn, I can do it then. Send out the discus. So now the targeted dart here is cowering as a result of that. So they got plus 30 block and dodge. So we can't really finish them off here. Kyle would have a target on stumped from that position. Even from the other side too. Intriguing, intriguing. We can also see, targeted on these enemies, where they took their last attack from, the direction they took the last attack from. And that's important because if now I were to attack them from the other side, or honestly just 90 degrees from there, so if I attacked, you know, I was there and I stabbed them from there, any other direction coming back down to them, we would get a flanking strike, which would actually just have a 100% chance to hit. Super cool. Arcus of Brambles, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. Says, I'm late for the Wildermyth party because I was playing Wildermyth. Dang it! I'm glad you're playing more of this. Arcus of Brambles, the child for the 9-month resubscription is going to be named Wildermyth. It's the only thing that makes sense in this circumstance. F4. Let's just move up a little bit and set ourselves up with a sentinel. They're going to take a ranged... No, you know what? I'm just going to take I'm going to take an aggressive position with you and then start bolstering up with other people. Good work, Kamaru. Kyle can take a similar shot. Good block. We see another stump. That's pretty reasonable movement. Ah, that's what I get for not turning on Guardian again. Or turning it back off, rather. Silk Step ignoring armor could have helped in that position, certainly. I was worried about their positioning more than I think I needed to be. Okay. So, Kyle, if you get this kill... So, like... Wait, but if you Silk's up there, you end your turn? Yeah, single action ends turn. Dang. That's a bit annoying as well. Actually, I think Silly is going to be the first person to act here. We could throw a discus at you and get the kill with the 75%. Try and throw it down here and get the kill there instead. Can't throw it even further out in the other direction. Shark Trap lace traps of shards on the floor like shark fins, pinning and dealing 2 damage to any enemy that steps on them. I mean, that'd be a good way to deal with the other stumped at some point. I'm going to interfuse myself with a new object as well. Get that spear. And then the Bone Lance will be enough to damage down. Okay, so we'll do the discus up. Kills you. Unfortunately, that is also destroying the protection for Eloise here. So Eloise, that strike ends your turn as well, though. I guess I'll use you to reposition first then. Okay, and then I think the rest of this is just going to be Silk Stepping. Get my archers available for other attacks. Okay, so Silly's interfused Bone Lance can now go off. Pierces through some armor, does some damage. Kamaru takes the first shot here, 100% to hit, and pierces the armor. Kyle takes the second shot, 100% chance to hit, pierces the armor. Kyle does not leave hidden. Every time Kyle kills an enemy, he enters the Grey Plane for free. Kyle is going to be invisible the entire time. That is the plan. Exclusively the plan. Are you kidding me? It's so good. Okay, Dart's not great. Let's go there and Sentinel. Armor shredded and blocked. We took no damage on Eloise for that, though. The problem we're about to run into is that the Dart is going to start dodging. It's got its cower effect. But we've got a 100% chance to hit if we flank. So what we need to do is try and set up a flank here of some kind. So if Silly goes ahead and then uses the ability to interfuse with Woodcutter's Axe behind the Dart, we can use the attack of the Woodcutter's Axe. Yep. And you can see here, on the target, 100% chance to hit. Confirmed kill. Hey, Ramps, just FYI, you can't wall within characters. Oh no, I wasn't intending to wall there. I couldn't wall in this battle at all. Walling was turned off. Ooh, stunt chance. So the closest I figured is stunt chance is some sort of critical of some variety. Let's throw that on Kyle. I like it. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Everyone's still here. I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. Kyle and Silly recount what they saw, a colossus striding silently through the silver fog. The others never saw more than the great banks of the mist separating them. They make a further search for signs of the giant's passing, but are forced to camp, precious hours from sunrise having found nothing.
You're an enigma, little seed.
Kyle plants it on a sun-blessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what'll sprout? I feel like we may have just altered the world, perhaps, and it will evolve from this point, perhaps. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every single fight. A Dart, extra health. They now have 25% extra health. That's actually pretty rough on Draven because they heal a percentage, 25% specifically, each round for 3 total triggers, 25% of their health. So higher max health, more healing. But we do have the ability here as well to secure the Sandar Cannery. I'll take the item. No need to cancel that job, just get it done. Get it done. Stunters critically, basically. Yeah. Love it. All of this text is going to be similar every single time we do it. We got Ingot, Fabric, and Spell Threads. A Talisman of Faith with extra health on. I mean, Eloise. Eloise, where's that one? Let's just head back down in the other direction then. Oh, interesting. I thought it was just going to go immediately down, but no, it actually does respect rivers and bridges. Calamities. Your enemies advance their plans over time, so the Gorgon now has an extra card added to its deck. It is dangerous. It is more dangerous now, rather. The Morthagi could have an extra card added. Same with the Storm Throat. And the Morthagi Sommelier could have extra armor. I'm not going to cancel any of these. I'm going to be bold. Last time I canceled all of them. I say last time, again, in the Take a Peek. We canceled all of them. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to just come on, let me see. Let me see what that do, though. Back. Play. Stunt is a crit. Weapons have damage, stunt damage, and on elemental weapons, a stunt effect. Yes, so that is the kind of thing like, you know, on crit, trigger X. On one evening, on the long road through the Huntana fields. Kyle! Kyle! Kyle, there you are. Come with me. Hurry.
What's wrong, silly? Did you find something
There's no time. Come quick! Hurry! Runs. The pan hovers momentarily in the air and then thumps to the ground.
Slow down, silly. Wait for...
Surprise!
Wow, silly, this is amazing.
It seems like you've been carrying the weight of the party on your shoulders this entire journey. I wanted to help you lighten that load.
This is so... Thank you for thinking of me.
They stay there the whole day.
Is this a date?
I mean, if you want it to be.
I do want it to be.
Kyle and Celia fall in love! Hell yeah! Hell yeah. I thought that was going to take a much longer time. Kyle, let's have a look at your relationship. Oh, it's still a crush. Still a crush. Probably the same on Celia's side, I imagine, as well. Build a station here to earn resources, a 1 prairie outpost. I'll also take a second here. 2 things, says Advice Colon. I recommend you don't cancel any calamities until you see a between chapters thing. Second thing, you can click the rivers and impassable chasms to build bridges or mountain passages. Oh! Well, I don't know if I can do that just yet with the mountains. But that's a mountain passage, you meant. The bridge. Ah, yes. I see here. I see. I can click those and build a... Love it. I can build a bridge so I can get over it. All right, let's build an outpost.
The people's needs are our needs as well. We should help when we can.
Broadwell's tailoring families have selected this spot for an outfitter or weaver works or even a well-removed tannery. Any of these would help the provincials prosper. So we spend 1 legacy point to get a station that provides resources at the end of each chapter, and we can spend resources to upgrade hero weapons or equipment. An outfitter provides hide and fabric. We could get 2 fabrics or 2 hides. I think we go 2 fabrics because we have more like, you know, squishy backlines than we have like tanky front lines. These aren't all going to be excellent choices, naturally. They're just, you know, based on instinct until I know the game more deeply. Weaverworks established. The Grand Woods Weaverworks produces multiple fabrics. Much appreciated. In fact, we can even see the production of them directly below the town. Jump over there. Makes sense. Scout them. I'm not splitting up here because this whole area is infested, so they could get jumped. Eloise and Kyle are rivals now. What? Eloise, what happened? Why do you hate Kyle about it? Pierre. When your rival stunts, you get a plus 25% chance to stunt until you successfully stunt. I mean, look, that's totally fine by me. Silly is... Ooh, you've got a confidant relationship with Kimaru Rebuke. Plus 15 block when walling with Kimaru specifically. Kimaru Rebuke for Eloise is a flame now. Plus 2 damage to enemies who've attacked Kimaru until the end of mission. Man, Kimaru got in good. Assault Swiftham Lookout. Let's do it. All the sweltering stars. The moon, when the moon's gone, all the stars seem happier. Reminds me of a tavern hall before your face darkens the window.
Eloise, shh, he doesn't know.
Anyway, it's a good omen, the brightening stars. Yeah? What's in an omen of? I can't really tell what you mean, specifically. I also think maybe maybe listening is the point. Quieting yourself enough to hear the voice of existence.
Alright then. My own experience is somewhat different, but well... They all watch a shooting star.
We'll go with the highest chance roll here on this one. Reminds me, can I still remember that story? Is this your sign? My guardians, my guides.
Maybe I do wonder. Does he see something I don't? I wouldn't call Silly a total fool. Not to his face, certainly. And not even in the honest chambers of my head. No, so why do I struggle to credit him when he talks about this thing? Omens, signs.
Oh wait, this is Kamaru?
Oops.
Kamaru, Kyle. Yeah, no, I should be able. It's my bad. I was just like, oh, Ranger, that's Kyle, because I've just forgotten about Kamaru entirely.
I just don't think I'll ever see it. Maybe that's the difference.
Well, what's that line between the book witch and I? Treasure these questions, clove the witch, grinning wide. They'll distract you from aging and lengthen your stride.
Yeah, that's the one.
Couldn't be a Rhapsody series without Raps talking about the traveling accent. Interestingly, that hasn't been a thing so far. It's just been using the wrong character's voice on them. I mean, some of the accents have wandered a little, certainly, and they will continue to. All heroes have a double stunt chance. Hell yeah, stunting on them. We see more raccoons, more rages, and more roe. We've seen all of those before, so we do not need to see those again. The Leaf Spirit is running away, runs directly through that door. I am going to run directly through that door immediately after it as well, because that, my friends, is an item. If someone else opens the door, however, Eloise could go in with full speed and then sentinel. I like it. Silly, you go up here. Open that door.
Oh. I see.
Well, I have no interfuse targets in there or anything. Okay. How long until you run away? Catch it quick. God. I think maybe I should take some damage. I think maybe I should take some damage just to get it. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies. Okay. It's all right, little one. Can I tell Kamaru about you? Replace a tier 0 axe with a tier 1 leaf axe. Huh. Noonlich's Chase. A leaf stunt effect grants 2 temp health to the hero. Eloise, when she stunts, makes it more likely for Kyle to stunt as well. So it would be totally a reasonable thing to have her be a kind of like barbarian situation as well. Takes 4 turns, but it'll keep running away. Got it. Yeah, so I think immediately leaping in here was probably a reasonable idea, despite the fact it's going to be pretty rough for us. So we're doing 1 more damage with this, and then we also have the leaf effect of, on stunt, grant 2 temp health to the character. Noonlich's Chase? You know what? That's a kind of rad name right there. Claim that. Do you want to try and just take out an enemy immediately if I could? Kimaru wants to take the first shot, then Kyle wants to take the second. Silly is in an unfortunate position, hasn't found anything to interfuse with on the inside. Like, oh, wow. That discus, 4 range, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, yeah, but it won't have line of sight. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, Silly's just not in a good position. You're just going to wait and your turn. Rough. Kyle wants to take the second shot, so Kimaru wants to take the first. It's going to end my turn regardless of what I do, so I may as well move up slightly. Get myself a little bit better odds on the attack. Doesn't seem to have given better odds, and it also doesn't seem to have worked. Okay, well, if I can't kill it, I'm going to Silk Step. Oh, they shredded one of Eloise's armor. Oh, they got Kamaru as well. Oh, 3 damage. Okay, okay. Oh, it's fine. Nah, it's all good, eh? We'll get him. We'll get him. Swap my weapon to a skinning dagger. Mayhapery. Using Sentinel will end your turn as well, unfortunately. Okay, Silly, you are going to have to interview some. Maybe you just go behind the row and hit it. I could legitimately see that. Something like this. Let's see what your interviews targets here are. Book stands, a splinter blast, back in that direction. You can try and blind nearby enemies. Use the stone discus. Actually, the discus is pretty good. Unfortunately, it's 4 damage, and the Rager actually has 2 physical resist as well. So it's not huge. I do want to kill that Rager as well. You're not wrong. Stun on him! So we attack from that direction. Because now any attack from this side is a flanking shot. And Kimaru has the ability to swap weapon as an immediate free action to a dagger. And the dagger, if we pull up Kimaru, gear, skinning knife, daggers, does 2 times the damage after armor if you are flanking. And it will be a flanking attack. So this should be able to kill. Are you kidding me? Can you? Wow, you can only use it from directly next to the enemy? Rude. So I need to have slightly higher range to be able to do that on a diagonal. With the armor already shredded on the inside, I don't think that raccoon is as dangerous as the Rager. So I'm just going to go up here. Take a shot against the Rager. Leaps up to 2 aisles in order to intercept the foe who passes nearby. Perform a reaction strike. Honestly, like, I want to go down here and then use Sentinel. Start getting some walling on. Attack from hidden for the sake of that damage. Ouch. Thank you for intercepting. Hi. Okay, right. So I can't just make all the dumb decisions in order to try and get value here. I am actually going to have to approach this more slowly. Got it. Got it. We shall do so. So you take your free action to interfuse with that. The book stand. Savage is an area. That'll do. Okay, and then that was a free action. So you can also use this turn to move away, still interfused with it, and then use its Splinter Blast to target those. Get him. We need to protect Silly more than this. Kimaru, do you just want to take out the Rager and stand next to Silly, walling them? And then Eloise stands even further out front? Something like this. Kyle is going to fully approach and then just shoot one and become hidden as a result. And I'm also going to move Eloise up and set up Sentinel. Nice try. All right, cool. Kill him. Kill him good. Hang on. I guess I can't attack the raccoon while it's directly in front of me there. Oh, a chance to stump, but it didn't work. That's okay. Eloise is going to attack from a different angle, so a 100% chance to hit. And kills. Oh, okay, so we survived. So we survived. Hopefully, we have some time to heal on those characters as well, because, yikes. Just a capital Y with that yikes. You know who feels like maybe they canonically feel like they need a little bit more dodge right now? Silly. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. The Bogmore now has an extra card in the Gorgon deck.
The deck is more dangerous now.
Interfuse was a swift action. If you use 2 swift actions in a turn, the second one costs 1 action. Yes. Yeah, that's what it did. Wait, I didn't interfuse the second one. Oh, right, sorry. It's because I said interfuse is a free action. Sorry, I meant that it didn't cost me an action, not that it's free to do. That's my bad. I should have used more precise terminology. Find an item. Thankfully, everyone's taking some time to heal while we're doing this. Research complete. Site is safe. We get a hide ingot and spell thread. We also get a talisman of cunning for melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. Kimaru, probably? Seems a reasonable pick on you. Well, I mean, I should probably just go scouting. All right. Get him. Yeah, free actions are an actual thing in this game. We went through it earlier. The Dim of Cain. The Howling Angel Pines have been revealed. +2 from infested tiles on the assaults. Silly is the only person who isn't filled. So if I just leave Silly in the backline, I think I can still do this. Just gonna have to approach very slowly.